Too much internet.
And welcome to another episode of the Too Much Internet Podcast, your weekly fix for your strange
Too much what?
Shut the fuck. I knew it. I knew he was going to fuck it up. I knew he was going to fuck it up. Oh, I can't have anything nice, bro. I can't have anything nice, and these two are around. I knew
I didn't
it.
say anything. It was all
okay,
Hector.
fine. But you breathed. You took a breath, and Hector was like, "This is a good time to talk right now." Hector,
I'm so sorry.
Hector is an absolute follower. He heard you make a move, and then he was like, "This is it." Right now, right? Ready? I also think it's his anxiety. You know how your anxiety sometimes you're like trying to figure out when to speak, right? I think Hector's is so far off that he'll just cut me off mid-sentence. Holy fuck. Welcome to the Too Much Internet Podcast, your weekly fix for your strange addiction. We have a tagline now that we are in the works, and Hector ruined it the first minute and 20 seconds of this podcast. The time might be off. Who gives a fuck? That's just how podcasting works. Welcome to another episode. We're glad you're here. I'm Eddin. That's Hector. That's Karina. Make sure you follow all of us. Myself at Thank You Eddin. Him at Doug_Swag. Myself at Thank You Eddin again. And
You
then,
say thank you. You say
You skipped me. That's fine.
and then you could follow, and I guess you can follow Karina at Karina's gonna be okay. But make sure
That's
you
fine.
especially look. All these are kind of important, but the real important one is our entire IG, our group IG, our Too Much Internet IG, which is too much internet. You can get your weekly updates about other newly things in the clips and the audio clips and the word of the week, where you could comment, and then whenever you comment, and then Hector's like, "Ooh, I like that one," and then we could be like, "Okay, let that one we'll talk about on the podcast," and other new videos that we did, which by the way, we made a video that wasn't the podcast.
we made a video,
Yeah,
guys.
we made a video.
Yes, it was
My
about
hair.
dyeing Hector's crunchy hair.
Crunchy or dry?
Oh, both. Oh, I love when you use synonyms. I know. Oh, Karina,
fuck up.
Karina dyed his hair, which we would love to talk the full process of what happened, but what's the whole point? Because that's why there is a video.
Just watch
Please
it.
Just watch it.
But let it be known, he did dye his hair. Hector, how about you get a look close to the camera so we can see exactly what it is?
Look at the little strand. Yeah,
It looks
it's
nice.
clean.
As soon as I saw it when he came on, I was like, oh, first of all, your hair looks actually nice. And there he goes. Right when I give him a compliment, he's like, let me show you my potential.
Let me just fuck it up.
It was like
final
nice,
form.
like actually your hair is in a really like nice bun. I've never seen his hair in a really nice bun like that.
It's in a real nice bun.
That's not too bad.
Nah,
That's
put
not
it,
too bad.
Put it back in. Put it back
Yeah,
in.
put it back
Looks
in. Put it back in. Put it back in.
Looks nicer.
Yeah,
There
the
you
bun.
go.
That's a really nice bun. Wow. Yeah, much kudos to you. Yeah, so Karina dyed his hair, but there was an entire process that we went through before we dyed his hair, and it was very fun. And this is one of many videos that we are coming up with to entertain you guys even more. To guess this, give you too much. What internet? Got it. Thank you, Hector. I love this synergy you and me have, because me and Karina have the same
Too
synergy
much.
when I talk, and then like you just stay quiet because it makes more sense.
None of that makes sense, but okay.
It doesn't make sense. It's not at all what a podcast is
No.
supposed to
All
be.
I hear
No,
is that
shut
you're
up.
just angry.
Sucking your dick? Oh, never mind.
And
Yeah.
Why do you like
I
this?
didn't. I was tired of saying sucking dick.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something new, but angry just wasn't the word, so I flopped that too.
Have you guys ever told different renditions of "suck my dick" to other people? There's like lick my balls.
No,
Yo, choke on
No.
my cock.
that's not a different.
That's a you thing.
Um,
I
I'm
don't
a
even
very
say
simple
cock. That's
person.
you.
what's
Oh,
wrong
what do you
with
say?
cock? Why do people get like weirded out by cock?
It's such
cock
an
is so-
aggressive word. It's gross.
When I hear it's like what's an aggressive word for
Do you want to hear it?
is it
I'll
pussy?
say it. It's cunt.
Oh, cunt.
guess
It
so.
is cunt. It is cunt. I think like, there's a difference between calling someone a cunt or calling a woman a cunt and then calling a pussy a cunt is two different things, in my opinion. But cunt is
Calling a
aggressive.
pussy a cunt. Oh.
Calling a vagina a cunt is a very aggressive thing. Yes.
That's
Cunt and
Nasty
easy.
words.
Both of them with C's, huh? They're very crip words, if anything. Are there other ways?
We don't play that game here.
What
We
is
don't play
the-
that game here?
We don't. None of us bang Okay, we get it. What is the nicest way you could say either penis or vagina, other than penis or vagina? That's just formal. What's a nicer word?
Pee or hoo hoo?
Pee. Oh, hoo hoo. I guess it is hoo hoo, huh?
I thought it was hoo ha.
Hoo ha.
I don't know though. I just said
you don't know her.
I don't know her. She's really friendly.
She's really nice.
Spits way too much.
BFF.
Her and Karina are like they're like this.
They're like this.
In fact, they're like this is the hoo ha.
You could say we're connected.
Ah, yes. Hector is confused because he doesn't follow through.
It's okay.
We're talking about Karina and her vagina.
You could say we're connected. Yeah.
We're talking about their vaginas.
My virgin.
I get it.
The moist cavity within her body.
My wap.
No, we're not talking about. Oh God, she called it a wap.
Her wap.
Not wap. It's wap.
Talk about the wap.
Wap.
It's a wap a wap.
It's wap.
It's a wap. It's a wap.
It's wap.
She literally says
this is Han and Han all over again.
No, because it's Han. No one says Han.
Shut up.
Who says Han?
Who says wap?
I do.
I feel like someone's about to hit me over the head. Wap, 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 wap. Like the fuck? Okay, so I have a bone to pick with Hector very mildly.
Oh.
Not a big bone. Because that's his bone.
Is my fan
That's fine. You
would know that.
You sound fine though. There's like a noise suppression in Zoom. Hector, these are not important fucking things, bro. No one gives a fuck. That being said, I did fix the wire, so I probably sound much better. Hello, everybody. Anyways,
amazing.
I probably do sound way better. I'm so sorry about that. If I've been sounding trash for the last episodes, Hector doesn't know how to edit audio. That being said. No, so
it doesn't what?
I think Hector really hates Puerto Ricans.
That is a bold statement.
A very bold statement. Very controversial statement.
And
Why would you say that?
Shout out to all my Boricua fellas and ladies. Shout out to all y'all. But I do think Hector is not a big fan of y'all. And no, it doesn't. It's not because he has platano for his bloodstream. I'm joking. It is because he has platano in his bloodstream. It's because he's Dominican.
But don't Puerto Ricans have platano in their bloodstream?
Shut the fuck up, Hector. Okay? Yeah. Okay, you got con in your bloodstream.
I thought that was Puerto Ricans.
And the Puerto Ricans, no, it's definitely Dominicans.
See, look how aggressive he got. Look how aggressive he got.
Puerto Ricans got what? What the fuck? Pegao or some shit?
That makes more sense because it's stuck.
Dumb.
Like, because it's not pegado, right?
Dumb.
So,
it's
con, right?
It's con.
What the fuck is a con?
Don't worry about it. It's con. It is what it is.
What? With what? Yeah,
with what?
with, right?
With what?
That doesn't. First of all, we're gonna have a Puerto Rican on very soon, very soon in this podcast.
So that's why you brought this up.
No, but we will have a Puerto Rican, and when that Puerto Rican is here.
Ricans.
Whoa! I didn't say that. The TMI podcast does not reflect shit. The TMI podcast does not reflect off of Hector's opinion.
I am 1/3 of the TMI pod. Y'all reflect.
Only 1/3, 2/3.
That 1/3. You jumped that 1/3. When you're done talking about yourself, you jumped that 1/3. All right.
All right, listen.
When you're done putting a flag on your car, and then on your mom, and then on your cat, and then on your dog, and then on your your mirror, and then I don't know, bro. They just put their flag everywhere, bro. Puerto Ricans just really be out here.
I mean,
but that's why I respect Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans and Dominicans are the same people.
They are the same people. We're joking, by the way, but yes, but yes, but I don't
really hate.
Karina's not joking.
I just like to always like fall into that little game of like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans hating each other.
It's more fun that way.
Or thinking that one is better than the other.
They come from the same mothers.
But I don't really hate Puerto Ricans. Who are the same
I'm glad you cleared that
up. But do you want to know where I came?
Just to clarify.
Do you want to know where I got that idea?
You're gonna tell us anyways.
I interrupted you. I thought you were gonna talk about like this Puerto Rican that's coming on in the next episode or some shit.
No, but today,
whack ass Puerto Rican. I'm sorry, go on.
Today,
Oh, I know why. Okay, got it.
I'll keep the same energy when the person comes on.
Karina knows why we're gonna have a Puerto Rican here. Or do you know why I'm talking about Puerto Ricans right now?
I know why you're talking about Puerto Ricans.
Bad Bunny visited New York City and he went through the Bronx and Dykeman, and Hector was not for it.
He went through Dykeman?
Yeah, he went through Dykeman and the Bronx.
I thought just as the Bronx and then into Harlem.
No, he went through Dykeman to then get to Harlem.
He took a little trip.
He took a trip. He did mad detours. So I didn't get to watch the feed, but I had an assailant, my girl. And then my girl was telling me that there was like breaks and shit like that. Yes, good joke. I mean, so there's
is it a joke?
It's yeah. So apparently there was like breaks in between, and then I had another assailant, right, who was telling me that during the breaks,
I don't think you're using that word
assailant?
Right. I don't think you're using that word right.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Did you even go to like high school?
You're getting away from the point. Anyway,
nah, because
you're using the wrong
I'm mad
word.
that you're using that word wrong.
Okay, what's a better word to use, guys?
Inside person.
You're insider.
I have an insider.
Your assistant.
A little birdie told me.
There we go. You gotta use that. Inside's a big word for you. It's okay.
Birds out here.
A little birdie told me what had happened was if you didn't know, now you know. By Wednesday, I'm sure you will know. Point is that Bad Bunny came to New York City to do his live concert. He was on top of a bus.
Uptown.
He came uptown. He came uptown.
Into the BX.
In New York City.
Where the real people
he came
are.
uptown.
Uptown in New York City to then go on top of a bus and perform a lot of songs from his latest album, which is called what, Hector? You wouldn't know because you hate Puerto Ricans. Karina, do you know what the album's called? Yo hago lo que me da la gana. I think it's that. That's right. I butchered it.
So why would you ask Karina and then?
Because I knew if I tried it in Spanish, you guys would try to butcher me. So here I am.
So you thought that us trying to butcher you would have been better than Karina trying to attempt to give us the title of that song.
I don't talk to racists, so I don't know why you're talking to me right now. Anyway, so
I don't think Dominicans are superior.
That being said, which is what a Dominican who thinks that they're superior to Puerto Ricans would say. This is exactly what he would say.
Oh god.
So that happened, and New York went wild because Bad Bunny's the shit. And I'll get to that. Right. So that being said, I knew my timeline or my IG story feed would be flooded with tons of people, women who are big fans of Bad Bunny, women. And but at the same time, it's also men too, because like Bad Bunny is like the Latino Drake. Like, let's be real here. Like, and I fucking love Drake, 100%. He does like hardcore songs.
I feel like he's better than Drake.
He.
That's cute, Karina.
Do you not understand?
That's cute, Karina. You're really cute, Karina. You're cute, Karina.
We're referencing his Latino to the English,
no,
like at Drake's level in the Latino community.
I mean, he's pretty up there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm trying to come at Karina. Continue.
Just go.
So yeah, he came through. He got his hair grew like a motherfucker. He came mad stylish, right? Had his glasses on at night, weirdo. His sunglasses on at night. And then performed mad hits from his latest album and his latest, I guess I'm going to call it a mixtape that came out of that because it's the ones that didn't make it.
The mixtape, the ones that didn't make it? That would have been cool.
Yeah, he literally had one. Yeah, that's what he literally did. He had a mixtape right after that.
Okay.
He dropped it. It was pretty dope. You're not funny, Hector.
I was saying that the title of the mixtape would have been cool if you said if it was titled "The Ones That Didn't Make It."
That's literally what it's called, Hector. Did you not know that?
No.
Jesus Christ!
I don't follow this dude. I don't follow celebrities in general.
To be fair, we don't do any pre-production other than what's really quick topics we could definitely talk about. I'm gonna be honest about that. It's called I'm gonna fuck this up. Are you guys ready? Watch. Ready? Las que no iban a salir.
Oh, that's cool. That's cute. Okay, never mind.
It's pretty fire. There's a couple good hits in there, and I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh shit! Like, there's a couple good hits in there. Karina, did you listen to Yo hago lo que me da la gana?
No.
It's really good. Yeah, y'all both should listen to it. It's pretty good. Why
didn't you ask me?
Because you literally said I hate Bad Bunny. You literally said I hate Bad Bunny.
I have never said the words I hate Bad Bunny.
You hate Puerto Ricans, so that means you hate Bad Bunny. You don't fuck with Hector Lavoe, bro. Rican. You think J-Lo is ugly, bro.
I get called. Whoa.
You don't like to
Hector Lavoe all the time. I don't even know who he is though.
You don't like to get. You don't like to lean back, Hector.
I definitely do. Every time that song plays, I'll be like, hey.
You hate Arroco Candule, Hector.
It's guandule, but okay.
It's arroz.
And arroz, yeah, because you said that shit wrong.
Well, you guys love to butcher jokes. You know that, right?
You can't speak Spanish. Shut up.
You guys love to butcher jokes.
What's the joke?
And what's your point?
You're the joke. You're both the joke.
My life is a joke.
See, when Karina says that, she's being serious. I can't make this joke because Karina's being 100% serious, and this is where we have to cut it off. No, okay, so yeah, he came through. People were fucking wild, so wild, right? That they were like, "Yo, what street is he fucking on? I'm there in a heartbeat." So the timeline started filling up with people like our friend Lorena. Shout out to Lorena, Mars Epiphany. Make sure you go follow.
Hey, why you got to throw another buzz?
Do you mean the bus that she didn't catch because she didn't make it to the Bad Bunny thing?
That's crazy.
She went because I love her. I just felt bad that I knew she wasn't gonna make it. Lorena, I love you. I knew you weren't gonna make it, bro, because I didn't know this at that time.
Faith in her.
I didn't know, but she took an Uber. Her, like many other people, took an Uber, La Wawa, as Hector calls it, and other.
That's an Uber.
That's a bus.
That's a bus.
That's a bus.
That you don't right. Look at you. Shut up. Put your hand down.
Bus.
Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
It's a bus.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. The Uber, a Wawa, like Hector will call it. Damn. And you have bad listening skills. No. A lot of people were taking mad shit to try to get to him. I didn't know this, nor I'm sure a lot of people didn't know this. But then from a little birdie,
your assailant.
My assailant, apparently, there was a 30-minute delay. There's a 30-minute delay between the actual live recording and
30-minute what?
Delay.
I tried to make a delay joke, but go on.
I think I don't know if you made like a technical delay joke or the fact that your brain processes way slower than it should. Which one is it? Oh wait, I'm gonna give you a minute to understand the joke.
All right.
Look, he's delayed again.
I'm delayed.
He leads into the joke without leaning into the joke. I'm surprised. But yes, so there was a delay. So if you were trying to catch him at Yo Perreo Sola, there was probably some other fucking song that was on.
Yo Perreo Sola.
So yeah. It was a fucking wild ride, apparently, for Bad Bunny lovers because a lot of them did not make it. That makes me want to ask you guys, why does Hector hate Puerto Ricans so much? Because when I put it on my story, I was like, oh, because I was coming back home from work. I was like, oh, this traffic. I just realized this traffic is because of this fucking Bad Bunny concert because my man's on a bus and all of y'all want to see Bad Bunny during COVID, you know? And don't get me wrong, I saw what the finale was, and it was just mad fucking people with masks, thankfully. Too many people together trying to get with Bad Bunny's dick. So, Hector saw it and was like, why would Bad Bunny be the reason for this fucking traffic? You know, he's not a traffic conductor. He doesn't drive a Bad Bunny car. Bad Bunny doesn't have the rights over the stoplights in New York City. I don't know. Right. Because Hector lives under a rock, or he just doesn't give a fuck about Bad Bunny, so that makes more sense. I was like, yeah, it's because of the Bad Bunny concert. And he's like, man, he's whack, stupid Bad Bunny. and all these, and this is not my words. Don't misquote me. I will quote you properly. You know what? I'm gonna quote you properly.
What did he say verbatim? What did he say verbatim?
Go on. I don't mind you going back to the little chat that we had.
Little rant thing, but like say it
wasn't a rant. It was just a little quick back and forth.
It was just a really long setup. That's what it was. Because I knew I was gonna get corrected I knew going into this, I was like, my Spanish is gonna get corrected 1,000 times because these guys can't have funnier jokes. So I was like, you know what? Let him have it. Let him have the jokes. Let him have the fucking jokes. I I said, bro, he's performing on a bus. He said, I was just informed that he's performing live. Laugh my ass off. That was not a legitimate laugh my ass off. He just said that because he knew he was living under a rock. I said, because you live under a rock. He said, because I could care less for Bad Bunny. I said, we're def talking about it in the pod. And he said, and I quote, listen clearly. Listen clearly to this. And the amount of dick riding women give him makes me care even less. I said, he went through the Bronx indictment, which is cool. And then I said, because you wish it was you. And he says, my manhood gets crushed. And I said, you bitch, laugh my ass off. Hector, I know Hector hates it when another male gets way more attention than him.
Why do you hate Bad Bunny?
He hates. It's not Bad Bunny. He just hates any male getting more attention than him, which I kind of understand.
Hate. It's not hate. It's just
a strong dislike.
I want the attention.
You want that? So you want? Yeah, make
it happen.
You said hate,
but I also.
Oh no, you didn't. It felt like hate.
Never said hate.
It felt like hate. You were hating. You were hating though.
I was definitely hating.
A hater,
okay.
For sure.
Do you really hate him? No, but you were hating.
No, I was definitely hating, but that's just like, my man who gets crushed.
But he's a huge celebrity.
I don't give a fuck. The amount of attention he gets, the amount of like dick riding that he gets, it's annoying.
I don't think it's dick riding though. I feel like dick riding. I feel like dick riding is if he wasn't.
Oh my god, Bad Bunny can't do no wrong. Bad Bunny. Like, oh my god, Bad Bunny. I'm like,
I don't think anyone thinks Bad Bunny.
He ain't that popping. Like his songs, he has a good amount of hits. All this shit is not that great. There's a few songs that are good that like they hit or whatever. Not the whole thing. Like he's not that great.
This is a strongly worded letter, Hector.
This is.
It is.
It's funny because I've never heard a grown man trying to defile another grown man so hard and yet fail at it so hard. Like, let's be real here. He got a good couple of hits, right? Can we all agree about that? Right?
Yes, he has a couple of good hits.
I don't think people put him... the Twitterverse, from what I've known, whenever they talk about Bad Bunny, I don't think they ever put him in a pedestal when he can do no wrong. He can 100% do wrong.
Not do no wrong, but it's just like the sex appeal that people give him is like
he's a good looking fuck.
He's not that good looking.
He's pretty good looking.
He's pretty good looking.
He's type tall. Once you first of all, it starts with being a little tall.
Always.
I mean, you are a little above average height. I'm definitely short.
You're tall, Hector. What are you talking about?
He's not tall.
How tall is Bad Bunny? Probably the same height.
I'll tell you right now while you guys keep talking, even do it again.
We're not gonna wait for you.
God damn it! How tall are you, Hector? How tall are you, Hector? He's 6'11".
6'11".
Yeah, he's 6'11".
No, he's not. He's 5'11".
He's 6'11".
That is a lie.
No, he's not.
I just saw it right now.
Hold on. Google search.
You're a liar.
6'11".
5'11". Okay, he's 5'11".
He's 5'11". You're a liar. He's the same height as me.
He's 6'11".
The same height as you. So why are you mad?
He's one tall bunny. That's what it is.
You mean Bugs Bunny?
He's one Bugs Bad Bunny. Yeah. So that joke did not hit. I'm so sorry for all my Bugs Bunny fans. I know. I'm sorry. That was really bad. Okay, fine. So he's 5'11". So I mean, I don't think that's tall.
Same height as me.
I personally don't think that's tall. For a short guy, I don't think that's tall.
No.
6. You know why? Because there's been times in my life where I know I was like, well, like, I'm like 5'7". I'm like 5'6" on a great day. And then like 5'11" on Tinder, Like, that's the difference. I know when I'm a short man. That's fine, right? But I don't think 5'11" is tall. I think, and this is terrible to say, I think by 6'1" and higher, that's where the Twitterverse orgasms in unison. 6'1" and Tyler. Well, I think 6'3" is like the
6'3".
6.
I think too tall. Anything above 6 is like ooh.
I think anything above 6 is what is now declared average, because I think actually the generation after us is much taller. I mean, you're not short at 5'11". You're 100% not short at 5'11".
You're pretty tall.
You see, but you know Schmashmer?
Who now?
Schmashmer.
Schma, schmer.
Shma.
Who is this coded person that we're trying to?
Oh, I think I got it. Okay.
So he's taller than Hector, right?
Is he?
Yes, he is.
He's tall.
He's taller than me?
He towers over. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
he towers over me.
And so does Hector.
Height? What's the height?
Can you type it so you're not being? You're not. I mean, you don't know you don't know numbers. So just say.
I do know numbers. Like he doesn't even listen to this podcast. So like 6.
But would you say he's taller than Hector?
Doesn't tower him. That's 1 inch.
People who are confused is that it's a person that we all know, but we don't like saying people's name that often.
Right.
When we don't want to say names. Because we've gotten in trouble with people before for not even mentioning them. Well, sort of.
I forgot. The average height for men is 5'6". So please.
So what is it? And it's average
5'6".
No, I'm pretty sure I'm like 5'5". I don't even like.
You're like 5'6" with good posture.
With good posture, 5'6". When I'm not getting fucked, like 5'5", 5'7".
When you get fucked.
Yeah, when I get fucked, I'm a good. But you
take it?
Look, guys, ladies, ladies,
take it.
No, definitely not. Ladies, listen to this. It doesn't matter how tall you are when you're standing up, because when you're laying down, everyone's the same height. It's totally fine.
Are you though?
And you know what? That actually goes to my kings. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is funny. Kings. We're talking about height. I saw
kings are the short ones, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are the
jesters.
No, what is Fuck, that's funny too, though. What is Lord Farquads? Those are the Farquads.
Farquads?
Those are the Farquads. The ones that are small and then they want to compensate with power.
The tall buildings.
No, those are those aren't. Those are skyscrapers, right?
He has a tall building.
I'll scrape those guys. Castle. Am I right?
I actually saw Shrek the other day.
Jesus, that's so gross. Did you hear her? She'd scrape those skies.
I don't want you to say it. I want her to say it.
Say it. Say it, Karina.
I want to scrape those guys. Am I right?
Still sounds nasty.
Ladies.
I thought
yes. Yes.
Let me just say it's 100% understandable why the woman would want a taller guy, because visually it looks more empowering, you know?
You guys taller than me, first of all. It's very rare someone's
empowerment.
It's very rare. It's very rare that someone's shorter than me.
You've definitely dated a guy who was about your height or a little shorter.
It's very rare. And it happened to come upon rare.
Really that rare? If it happened,
I think there was 2 guys that I've seen you be associated with. I'm not gonna say they were your boyfriend. I'm not gonna say you were dating them per se, even though I've had a conversation that I want to bring to this podcast. People you've known who are about your height or a little shorter.
Yes.
How do you usually feel about that as a girl? You're also not very. I don't think.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, poor baby.
Put you in my pocket.
That is so demeaning.
That is.
I think every person, understandably, has preferences, and I don't think there's anything wrong for that. Which is as much as I feel like there's nothing wrong for a woman to want a guy, to find a guy more attractive for their height. I get that. 100%.
No, it's because like usually people are usually more. So 99% of the time, people are usually more taller than me because I'm 5'1", so everyone's just taller than me.
9% of the
Holy
time?
shit! So this guy was 5'1"? Damn.
He's probably like 5'4", not 4'11".
I'm gonna have to be. I'm in that range with you, because I usually find like whenever like I meet people, like they're usually taller than me. Girls, not so much, oddly enough. So that means they're not that.
I mean, girls, girls' average height is 5'2". So
I didn't know
5'2"? 5'2". Yeah, so we're like.
So you're right under average.
Yes.
What's the guy's average height again?
I feel like a lot of 5'6". I feel like a lot of women like always like around the 5, like I want to say 5'3" to 5'5" range.
But this is what kills me. Even though I got over this whole like, man, she wants a tall guy kind of feeling when I was in high school, when I had to accept that. Oh yeah, I guess I'm kind of stuck here, huh? I got over that at that point, right? That being said, after I got over that, fuck, I forgot what I was getting at.
Girls liking taller guys.
I mean, yeah, girls just like taller guys. Oh, that's what I was gonna get. Yo, but that being said, every girl in the average is 5'2". All you, first of all, even all y'all like 4'9" to like even 5'10", all y'all want the 6'1" dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I can't catch a break because realistically, that's the first thing you see. It's height or face. You know? So I get that. Yeah, if you could do this and you're like, fuck, choke me, daddy. But if you're like this, same height, you're like, I mean, yo, bro, you want to like go to the bar and chill? Like, what's good? Like, you know? And I understand that. I get it. The height visually and like in a kind of chemistry level, the height is empowering. When we did film school, what a joke, right? When you're at a low angle looking up, you're like feeling empowered, like someone is taking power over you. When you're from down going up, or from up going down, you're having power over that person in a shot. You know, yeah. Like if you're looking down at people, it's like you have power over them. If you're looking up to somebody, which is like also a phrase you use when you feel someone is like inspiring you, that means they have power over you. So I get where that comes from. And then you get your daddy Dom and you're like, daddy Dom, choke me because you're
wait, is that daddy issues? Because it's like what's the attraction towards
uncorrelated height,
having someone having power over you.
They could reach more things. They I don't know.
You could get a stair, get a little ladder, and you could reach.
You think I'm gonna carry a fucking ladder every time?
I mean, where would you need someone to reach shit for you? At home.
Grocery store.
At home, grocery store.
At a grocery store, you can get someone to be like, yo, give me that.
At Home Depot? Have you ever tried to take plywood 4x3 at Home Depot?
Why would you get plywood by yourself? You get a worker to help you get
because I'm a man.
Well, that's your ego.
Y'all don't ask for help.
I'm a man. I should get it myself.
That's your.
That being said, I've taken that sense of me being short into such a comedic tone whenever we used to go to bars. Remember that when we used to go to bars and clubs? That was fun.
That was a good time.
Which I could see it coming back in the summer. The summer coming up, I see that happening and not being too afraid of getting
next
COVID.
Year.
Next year, yeah. Which I mean, that's worth it. A whole year.
I'm so ready for it, man.
I think this was a good.
I just want to get drunk and dance again.
Same.
In a club setting.
I feel that.
That's all.
I feel that. To digress even further, I think this just makes people miss it more. You know?
Yeah.
It makes people miss it more. Like you're like, oh, okay, like, you know, back to the bar scene.
It's Friday and Saturday. We're going home.
Yeah. Would you go back as often? And that's before I go back to the tall thing. Would you go back as often, you think? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't spend as much for sure.
Pre-game.
I would like to like. I would like to do it smarter.
We have somewhere to actually pre-game.
Hector's house.
Hector's house. Yo, if y'all want to pre-game at Hector's house, let us know next year.
Summer. I'll hit you with the Eddin. You pull up and then
summer 2021. Right. And there's a bodega right there. There's a gas station right across the street. Like, you know.
There, yo, they was playing with the fire hydrant just now. They pumped that shit up and then someone's getting wet. Like,
matter of fact, Hector's address, if y'all want to know this so you can like prepare ahead of time. Nah, but yeah, at the bars and clubs and shit, I used to see tall, like, you know, when it'd be a place that's way too full and Karina's anxiety goes up to like 1,000, like everyone's cramped in or whatever.
Does that happen to you, Karina?
No, I don't have anxiety with.
So why are you lying?
I'm not claustrophobic.
Oh, I thought you hated very tight-filled. Now you've complained to me about tight-filled places before.
I mean,
I think it depends.
When someone begin dumb packed, bro, that's different. When you can't move.
No. That's bad.
Different.
That's bad.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about.
I get that. I'm
worse
like, that's
than
not
that.
fun.
No, I'm talking about worse than that.
Like what?
We've been to clubs before for like Arlen's birthday and shit, where it was like, well, you also have to squeeze through, but it's like even a bigger place.
I mean, I've been to like music venues where you're all like.
That's true. You kind of.
I mean, but you
stuffed in.
You're expecting that. Like when you go like to like a club, you're not expecting to be like dumb packed when you can't pass it.
I don't expect it when y'all come to Stumble and I'm DJing.
No, you don't.
Because you're not that good of a DJ.
Oh my god, he said this is the guy who dances every fucking time.
I fucking love you, DJ.
That's right. That's right. Shout out, you know, DJing. Shout out to Bronx Brand. They didn't send me this. I bought this, but they have really nice DJ. They have elements of hip hop shirts that you guys could cop.
Cute.
Yeah, so shout out to Bronx Brand. Yeah, it's really dope. I fuck with this. Materials are really nice. I even have their hat on. That being said, before we digress further,
a free promotion to Bronx Brand.
Yeah, shout out to Bronx Brand. I used to fuck with the tall guys and be like, and when I see them getting pushed by,
fuck them. Oh, that's crazy.
When we used to be at the bars and stuff, and I see them getting pushed around by shorter guys, I'm like, yo, y'all gotta let that happen. Because like, come on, people can see you. Like, I'm short, so I get it if y'all try to push me around because y'all don't see me. So you're like, oh, what's this like table? And like, move it. Like this stool's in my way, and it's like the tall guy. It's like this is a man. This is a man right here.
Man,
this child is in my way. Like some people, I'm sure looked at my booth and be like, "What is that kid doing playing Drake at 12 o'clock?" Like it's, I get it.
Go home.
I get it. Yeah, go home. Wow, how did we get to tall guys? Bad Bunny, that's what it was. So,
what makes him so appealing?
Crazy.
He's a pretty look. Like he has nice teeth because he had braces.
Good looking.
So. Fake teeth.
No.
All artists get fake teeth.
His hair. I'm pretty sure he might have veneers.
They all do.
His don't look like veneers though. Actually, no, they kind of do look like veneers.
They all do.
Does Bad Bunny? Do you guys know the process of veneers?
They shave down your actual teeth.
Down, right?
Yes.
I will never do that. No matter how much money I got, I will never do that.
But the veneers look so weird and fake, which is what freaks me out. I don't think he does have veneers. I think he just be wearing like grills. Yeah, he has a nice smile. He looks chill. I mean, he's not the best looking dude, but
that's what I'm saying. He's not that great. So I'm like, why do you think about him too much?
He dresses really well.
He got
really money.
Well.
His songs
he got money.
He has reggaeton hits, which reggaeton is just like
he's an artist.
That's that action. That's about that action. You are one of the biggest reggaeton artists to this day right now.
Yeah, but his music is not that poppin'.
Who's okay? So tell me, give me another reggaeton artist. Give me another reggaeton artist. He's Dembo. That's different. Also, El Alfa songs sound all the same.
What?
Yeah, but they're all hits.
Watch. Ready for this? Watch. Hold on. I'm gonna play a song.
They're all hits.
By who?
They're all hits.
Watch this. Watch.
They're all hits.
By who?
Watch. El Alfa. Right? Watch.
What the fuck that is?
This is the American artist.
This is a song from El Alfa, which I think we're gonna have to mute on YouTube. So I'm gonna just wave my hand here. Right? So on YouTube I have to mute it. This is a song by El Alfa. Wait, I got it. Now watch.
Now watch. Now listen.
Oh no, not this one. Hold on.
Doesn't sound like a lot for song. There you go, baby.
Watch. Now I'm gonna go 2 years back. Watch. All of his songs sound the same. Okay, this
doesn't sound like
this one's kind of popular. Ready? Look, it sounds all the same. Ready? This is a whole different song from El Alfa.
That's a different song?
It's the same song.
It's a different song.
No, you're
okay. That was a joke. Okay.
That was funny. I didn't expect that.
Okay, I'm gonna take one from Trap King. Watch, different song.
It's trap music, really.
All right, watch.
It's Dominican. It's Spanish. You really milking that joke.
Really
they all sound the same, bro. But let me tell you something. He changes the title, and I love it every fucking time.
That shit always slaps.
Every time. And I'm like, holy shit. But he's Dembo, not reggaeton. So give me a reggaeton artist.
I don't know. What? Daddy Yankee?
Okay, fair. I mean, he's good looking too, though.
But like, even Daddy
also
Yankee
Puerto Rican.
Like, not all of his songs are great. He has hits.
Yeah, but
I don't really care for reggaeton like that in general. But.
Lady Gaga. Karina loves Lady Gaga. Karina, give me one Lady Gaga song you absolutely hate.
No one has great all hits all the time. I get
Pills
that.
and drugs.
So what's your point?
It's my manhood.
Hector just hates
women.
It's my pride. It's my ego.
He's very similar to us. I don't. He's not like a very what's it called? He doesn't have. It doesn't seem like he doesn't have a fragile ego. Is that proper? Is that the proper say? Like he doesn't like when he did Yo Por Ella Sola. the video, he dressed up as a woman, put boobs on, shit like that, and whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. But a lot of dudes saw that and probably were like, ew, like, you're dressing up as a girl, blah, blah, blah. He's Bad Bunny. He don't give a fuck. And he's making money from this track.
What he want.
Right. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I see he's a big deal. Women love that. And Karina, in fact, you speak for you're more speaking for the women for us, because we can't speak about women because men ain't shit.
Men ain't shit.
What are things to you that seem to be attractive that maybe you could say that women find particularly attractive about Bad Bunny that makes him a big deal? Because I'm not gonna lie, he's not bad looking, bad. He's not bad looking, but he's not like super good looking, in my opinion.
I think it's
what makes a guy sexy. I don't know.
I think for Bad Bunny, it's like, let me fucking talk.
Nah, I don't want to let you talk.
Let me fucking talk. I think for Bad Bunny, it's like he seems super down to earth, super chill, and he's not afraid of being like a little feminine, you know, which is something which I really like. He's not
sounds like Hector, by the way. Hector loves me more.
You have potential to be this, but yet you're here.
I am this. So wow. I don't make it throw music. I'm sorry.
No,
I mean you have like the ability to be like fashionable as Bad Bunny. You know, you're not afraid to show that.
Yeah, Bad Bunny dresses really well too.
He dresses really well, which is like a plus, which is great.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What's the fashion? What's the fashion? He has the money to be buying all that clothes.
Yeah, but you don't. First of all, there's been a lot of examples I've seen people make where they
first of all, there's thrifting, so you don't need money.
Yeah, well, you
suck my dick.
Money. You need money, but
you don't need that much money.
Well, I gotta be like that. But yeah, there is thrifting, so you know you could do it on the cheap, and then just knowing how to mix and match and shit like that.
Exactly.
I'm not very fashionable. I just throw on.
There you go.
Because that's just not what you want to do. But Bad Bunny likes to dress up really well, and he has.
You think he dresses himself? You don't think he has someone dressing him?
100% he has someone.
Y'all playing yourself. Y'all
no, I just said no. He definitely has multiple stylists.
So then boom.
Okay,
cut that out.
Point.
So what else?
I'm sure we've seen a lot of dudes who dress really well that don't need a stylist, and they know to look up shit and then to read a fucking magazine. That's what you gotta do. And then you're like,
I don't read that shit no more. I mean, no more. I never read that shit.
You never read that shit. I know.
No, I never read that shit.
But yeah, so that ending this conversation, Bad Bunny was here in New York. I think it was dope. I think it was a good idea. The last live concert I saw during, I don't know if this is quarantine still, but during COVID times was Tory Lanez, and that is not the conversation to have anymore.
Was this really a concert?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it was not.
It was the definition of a concert.
A celebrity performing in a city.
Live in front of mad people.
Is that not a concert?
What do you call that?
But no one actually was there to see him. He was just running around the city singing.
Hector,
what do you think people were running to?
Just because he was on the internet.
Hector,
I just don't associate concerts with live concerts. They're just someone recording.
You literally use concerts in both those sentences.
Concerts are literally live. You can't say live concert.
A live performance. And a concert.
Hector, literally, people were there watching him perform. That's a concert.
He was literally outside on the street.
Yeah, but no one went to see him.
People were listening to him sing.
No, people went to see him because they knew where he was without that 30-minute delay and went to
for those few. But it's not like it was promoted like, oh, this is where I'm going to be at, and then come see me.
But it's still Bad Bunny in concert.
It's Bad Bunny live performing.
I could see what you mean. No, never mind. I could see where Hector means. It is a live Bad Bunny performance, but a difference between a live performance by Bad Bunny and a concert is that a concert is a purposeful gathering of people. Can we agree on that then?
Karina, can we agree on that?
Karina is a concert person. That's why I see where Hector is coming from now. Yes. Okay, fine. You're right. It is a live performance by Bad Bunny, though.
Do we agree, Karina?
He just wants your blessing.
I don't know. Let me think about it.
Think about it. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it.
Let's move on to the actual debate because I fumbled the words in the beginning, and the actual debate was: would y'all rather have? And I shout out to Hector for this because this is a Hector-inspired episode apparently. It was my sister's birthday over the weekend. Happy birthday, sissy! You
Happy birthday, sissy.
You are 9 years older than me. You're closer to 40 than you are 30 now. I'm gonna make fun of you.
That's crazy.
Also, you have a child.
You're
now,
practically dead.
So if there is, wow, holy shit. If there was any way to welcome 35, it's with a future child you're gonna have, because I'm gonna be an uncle, which I've said this before already. So that being said,
is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Oh, yeah. More men.
I'm gonna buy that man more Jordans. I'm gonna be like, sir,
why would you do that?
Oh, that child is getting shoes from me. 100%.
But you know what I think was such a waste? You know what I think such a waste when like
baby
parents
clothes.
buy their babies Jordans. Please invest something better for their child.
The biggest,
like a college education or like a trust fund.
That's not my responsibility. I'm just here to spoil the kid with the finer things in life.
No, you don't have to. It's a waste.
Have a better future with better things instead of J's.
Let me just say something real quick. My sister put up a registry. I bought her a baby cam. I bought her.
Okay, she needs that.
I bought her a diaper dispenser. It's a particular dispenser that seals it up, so then there's no smell.
Okay, cute.
So I'm gonna obviously take care of this child and help him and shit like that. I'm gonna make sure he grows up being smart, and I'm also gonna deck this motherfucker out with Jordans, because that's what uncles do. You make him sexy. I'm making this motherfucker sexy, and if he doesn't want to wear the Jordans, he doesn't have to. But I'm gonna let him know.
Sexy babies are
ungrateful motherfucker, because these Jordans are gonna be fire. I'm gonna hit him with the 4s. I'm gonna hit him with the 5s. Maybe the 6s. I'll be thinking about it.
Nah, invest in his college education.
Fuck that, bro. His mom's gonna pay for that. Fuck you, mean.
You could be saving from now.
The fuck? All right, let him save. That's not. I got my problems. When he comes out, I'll be like, yo, I got my problems. I'm getting you Jordans. The fuck?
Stupid.
No. What do you? Okay, fine.
Back to what you want. No, back to the point of parents.
No.
Back to the point with parents.
I want to hear ideas. All right. So how do I properly fund this child that's not even mine?
You don't need to give him clothes.
He's buying something else that he really needs.
He doesn't. You don't need to buy him clothes in general.
Oh, I know. Okay, like what? Well, first of all, you have to buy the baby clothes.
You don't need to buy him clothes.
But it's just a
gift. He's gonna.
I'm gonna. Yeah, it's gifts. Okay, but fine. What
if you're gonna give him clothes?
What is more so resourceful? What's more resourceful?
Putting money into a separate account.
What is the money for?
A security.
He could invest it. He could.
That's what white people do. They make security nets for their children.
Financial security.
That is toxic, Hector.
Just saying.
You can't say that's what white people do. I mean,
what are we doing that? What do you mean?
People do, though.
White people be doing that, but
because they have the means to do
it. Minorities could afford to put money away for a child. Okay, there you go.
It's not that easy for minorities to do that.
Okay. Statistically,
financially, for minorities, don't have the means to make financial securities. Do you have a financial security in your account by your parents?
What is a financial?
You, Karina?
Do you mean
bank money saved away for you for any troubles, to cover anything that might happen in the future?
I haven't asked my parents, but you don't. Okay, so do you think
we don't? None of us do. Right?
So do you think
why people do that?
Why does my sister not? Could she do that?
If she has the means to do that, yeah. But you can. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying there's a positivity. That is a possible thing, regardless of how much money you have. You could save a little bit for that person, and then that is a growing financial security. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so but I think what Hector's saying is like it never occurred to our parents. Because they were living paycheck to paycheck. So
it's not a thing for us, but it could be a thing for
future generations.
You could do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
but that's not just a white thing, though. Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm being extra by saying it's what white people do, but I'm just saying that.
She's not. I know she's not. She's about to say it. She's like, I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not saying that all like no minorities do it. I'm definitely sure there's plenty of minorities who have the means to do it, who are at this time, like doing it now for them, and they're doing that, but it's a white people thing that's been done for years. And minorities are now
I want to take out that white people
that.
thing part out so bad. You know what it is?
You can if you want. I'm just being extra.
No. I know. It's
like
just
the goal is to take out that white mentality.
Sorry, you're both talking at the same time.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go on, what you saying, Karina? I'm just saying that white people, they do that. They have the means. They've had the means. They've had the power over minorities for a long time, and they have the ability to do this.
And we should start doing the same.
So, and now we are coming up on that scale, but like.
I just think even the verbiage of it, I know you're just joking and being extra, but I think it's just, I hear that a lot often. Yes, Karina's probably.
It sounds like an excuse.
I'm being.
Well, yeah. Well, serious. People make that, and that is still a thing that is an excuse.
It's not so much an excuse. It's just.
Oh, that's white people shit. Like eating healthy is white people shit.
No, like, it's not. But it's
a lot of people
for a long time. It's known to be something exclusively for them because we couldn't afford it because vegetables are expensive and we know that.
Because they keep us oppressed.
Oppressed? Damn, you said that shit
oppressed.
Hard.
They keep us
Are
oppressed.
Vegetables expensive?
No, they're not. I
don't think vegetables are expensive.
In different ways. We're gonna get into the fucking Illuminati up in here, bro. That's what we're. Because
I know, like,
we're heading towards this. That's what we're heading towards. They in.
All right, we're gonna stop this. We're gonna go to
in the way they advertise, in the way they advertise to us, in the way they keep us, in the way they keep us oppressed, in just these minute things. Is like, you know, we just tend to go for fast foods or shit that isn't healthy for us.
Bro, the Bronx is still the unhealthiest fucking county. Isn't that sad?
I mean, look at me, fucking fat.
Yeah, I mean, actually,
this goes into like what we were talking about.
That's probably the best timing for a burp. What was the thing we were talking about?
The other day when we were sitting eating the deli food.
Yeah, we were eating healthy. What was the conversation? Oh yeah, we want to do a video of us eating healthier and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and one eating unhealthy.
We're definitely gonna do the one about eating unhealthy.
I mean,
sooner.
We could do one of us. So we're trying to make more YouTube videos. Which again, make sure you go to YouTube. You search Too Much Internet, and then you find us, and then you're gonna see the most recent video before this episode comes out as a video. And it's Hector getting his hair dyed. But there's a process we went through before that happens, and it's really fun. Go check it out. I feel like it would be interesting for us to do the unhealthy video first and then a healthy video.
Oh, definitely. Or like back to back or like. But we're definitely going to do the unhealthy video first.
I think the healthy video. I think the healthy video would be. I mean, no, because then realistically, because I mean, I know it's a video, but I think if we did a healthy video and then unhealthy video, I think we're going to actually fall back into those bad habits.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what we're going to. We're definitely going to do that.
I don't want to fall back into the bad habits.
No, we don't.
But it's so good.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I haven't broken first. It. Oh, you healthy habit?
I haven't broken an unhealthy habit. Like since I've moved out, it's almost like 2 months now. I've been trying to like adopt a healthier habit. It was like eating certain things. So it's like.
And you haven't broken that is what you're saying right now?
I have broken that.
Oh, I was gonna say. No, because the reason why.
I haven't been able to fully adopt a healthy like eating habit. Right. It's hard. It's really hard, but we're working.
It is difficult. I think people complicate it. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking more about what you were telling me.
It's just people don't know. People don't know what it is that they can substitute all the shit that they eat.
I think people are thinking about it too much, even to that extent that you were explaining
about dieting.
To me. Yes, I think people are thinking about it too much, bruh. Let's be real. Let's keep it mad simple, and then we'll move the conversation forward. Let's keep it mad simple, right? I'm gonna just ask for y'all 3, right? And I'll go back and forth. Just tell me 3 things you shouldn't be eating when you're on a diet and you're trying to get healthier, right? I'll start real quick, and I'm pretty sure I'll cover all the bases with this 3. Fried foods.
Okay.
Heavy carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy fats. Those are all. Okay. That's an umbrella. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat that. Right? So let me ask you guys this. What is a better thing to eat, Karina?
Vegetables.
Hector? Greens. Karina? Beans?
Oh, you want me to be specific?
Not specific. That's specific. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just make the fucking list. It doesn't matter how it's categorized.
More water, I guess.
More water.
Yeah,
Hector?
no carbonated drinks, like no sugary drinks.
No sugary drinks. That's a bigger one. You know, carbonate. But you know what I mean. Like you can have a
I was thinking sodas, but like, you know, you had no sugar.
Have a seltzer if you want. Don't be drinking Coke. Diet Coke is not a good thing because those substitute sugars
Diet Coke
are not
is
so
worse.
good for you. You know, like stuff like that. Like don't do that. Don't sleep late at night. If you follow just that sort of curriculum, I feel like you'll be fine. But there's so many diets. There's the avocado diet, do a keto diet, do a paleo diet, get the alkalines, which I understand.
People want instant results, and it doesn't work that way.
That's a fair argument. People want instant results, or people feel like they're doing something wrong in their diet, and that's why it fails.
Yeah.
But you know, do you guys know that when you guys drink a lot of water, you bloat up, like your cells bloat because of the fucking water and the hydrogen and fucking hydrate, whatever. And then after some time, the water comes out of the cells. I don't know what the fuck. I think it's osmosis.
Osmosis Jones.
It's osmosis, the transfer of water between cells, and that happens. And then like you deflate, or like you're not as bloated. That happens a lot when it comes to weight loss. People don't know that, so they think they're getting worse. I think people think about diet. Even me, I'm talking about me. Let me say that. I'm thinking about me because there'll be days where, like today, I was like, all right, today's my last day.
You always say that.
Yo, today is my last day.
Today is always the last day.
Today is always the last day. And it's just like, I don't have to overthink it. I gotta, counting, don't get me wrong, counting macros, all of that. Shout out to all personal trainers and stuff. Maybe we'll have one on. It's helpful. I do think at
counting
one point,
what?
Like counting your macros, which is like your protein,
macros,
carbs,
counting macros,
yeah,
okay,
stuff like that. The fat you intake, because a little bit of carb is good. You know, a little bit of fat is good. A lot of it at one
moderation
point,
is key.
Moderation is key. You know, I think people think too much about it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Even with diets, like people, I feel like it becomes such a big thing. It's like it doesn't have to.
It becomes a job.
It's like you're making it so like you have to eat these things, or you're not gonna lose weight. It's like no, you just have to think about it, like what do you want to feed your body? What's the things you want in your body? Because like what we eat, you're poisoning yourself with what you're eating. Essentially,
yeah, I feel like I don't know about saying,
because like a lot of
even terminology, I feel like poisoning is just like that's harsh.
It's harsh, but it's a reality.
True.
I feel like you're feeding yourself these things that you shouldn't be eating.
You're eating garbage.
All these shits are processed in factories.
I eat garbage. Yeah.
We're all eating garbage.
I eat garbage too. Don't get it twisted.
We all eat garbage. We
all eat garbage.
Wendy's is like my favorite go-to.
But you can have Wendy's.
Garbage.
Just don't have Wendy's every week.
Exactly, but there's people who eat Wendy's. Like I'll like before Corona, I was pretty much eating Wendy's like
that 4 for 4
3 or 4 times.
Lunch. It was the easiest and the cheapest.
It was the easiest thing to do. Exactly.
But you could have also done something else. You could have prepared food ahead of time.
And I wasn't, because you know that's when my mom makes food.
It's just mindset. And then my parents.
And I was living with my parents. I was like, I don't even have the mindset of like I'm gonna cook for myself. Now I'm cooking for myself.
You're having whatever your family gives you and makes.
Exactly. So that makes it much harder to like even adapt.
So then what's stopping you or making it hard for you now that you're out of the house?
What's stopping me now is just like those days when I get lazy. Those days when I don't want to cook.
Well, there's a couple of days, but then you're mainly now it's on.
For the most part, like I've cut meat completely from my diet. Like from what I cook, I don't eat meat.
Oh, from where you cook?
From like in this house, I don't eat meat. I do eat eggs. I'm not gonna give it eggs. It's like eggs is like key for me.
Meat and eggs isn't bad. Is my point. You see, but that's what I'm saying. It's like. But if someone likes to eat meat, that doesn't.
No, exactly. You don't. If you eat meat, that's fine.
That's where I even hate the idea of saying like you're poisoning yourself, because now you're.
Because there's a lot of science in there that's proven that there's cancerous cells in meat. You're feeding yourself poison. So,
again, I can't agree with you saying something like that. I feel like you telling
feeding
somebody
poison or saying that there's cancerous cells in meat.
That's fair. You can say there's cancerous cells in meat, but then if you tell someone that you're feeding yourself, I feel like you're like demeaning their lifestyle.
I mean, do we not? I do it all the time. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we are legit. We poison ourselves when we drink alcohol.
We're clearly not talking about you. I'm talking about other people who would probably take that offensively.
Take it how you like, but we drink alcohol and we're legit poisoning ourselves with alcohol.
Oh, that's 100%. That is
so.
That, but
it's like,
alcohol. But that's the difference. Alcohol. You don't need alcohol in your life. A lot of some people need protein, and there's a lot of protein in meat.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of protein.
You can get it somewhere else.
You can get proteins in a whole bunch of.
There's not the protein and the vitamins that you get.
The information is there.
Are not the same as you get from substitutes like beans. The artificial meat is worse than the real meat.
You know that we get less proteins from animals than we do from other. Yeah, there's much more proteins in greens. There's much more proteins in greens.
Where did you read this from?
Where did you get your information from?
We could look this up if you want.
Google,
I've definitely seen that.
Look it up.
Google, please.
So what's the question we're googling? What has more meat, plants or protein? What has more protein, plants or meat?
Yes.
It's gonna be such a biased thing.
What?
It's gonna be such a biased.
I'm gonna read the first thing that came up. Is that fair?
Go on.
Sure.
All right. Animal foods are the highest quality of protein sources. Plant sources lack one or more amino acids, which make it difficult to get all the amino acids that your body needs.
Okay. Where did you get that from?
Amino acids or proteins. It says healthline.com.
Healthline.com.
First thing I read.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm going off the first thing. Does that mean it's true? No. Don't get it twisted.
No. Because I do believe there is a world where the pharmaceutical companies want to keep us poisoning ourselves.
This is what I'm saying.
At this point,
it's a whole fucking system, bro. It's like it's a whole. To me, it's a whole fucking system where they want to keep us in a fucking cycle where we need doctors, we need all of this.
I believe that.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Poisoning ourselves to keep sick, to keep ourselves sick.
But why
so it's
meat? What makes you think like the Beyond and Impossible burgers don't have these? Do you know what's in them? Do you know what's in them?
I wouldn't go and be like, yo, eat this Beyond Burger or eat this or eat that. Like,
Beyond Burger.
Don't like eat these substitutes that are like meat or whatever. But
yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that meat in general. Like these are all industries. They're all big money industries, and they want to keep themselves rich and keep themselves in.
Yeah, this even
so
goes for like the substitutes.
They're going to make these deals. They're going to make these deals where they're going to want to keep the masses in following a certain agenda. And that's the agenda that's going to keep them in business.
I think we said this before, where it's like everything when a company or a person finds out that they can make money out of this thing, like consistently, they try to milk it as much as they can for money. Like Black Lives Matter at first was not a thing for money, and now every company has to put a post saying Black Lives Matter, or else they're not going to make as much money. They found a correlation.
I feel like money always corrupts everything.
It's like that when the Impossible Burger came to Burger King. It's supposed to be the healthy substitute, not the healthier substitute.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a substitute, not healthier. Healthier
to have their vegan consumerism, to have more people buying their stuff.
But they still put mayo. It's funny. Because it's not even, it's like, it's because the people who don't know, they'll see it and they'll be like, oh, well, that's the healthy option.
Yeah.
But
it's up to you to inform yourself on like.
But if we were to just put it to like 3 things, eat veggies, drink water, and have less sugar.
It'd be like, because I
think sugar is the worst thing ever.
Eat veggies,
and the best thing
like cut your sugars and don't drink. Cut sugary drinks. Cut sugary drinks.
What's wrong with water?
Because you can't just drink water because someone's going to drink water and then drink sugary drinks and then think that drinking more water.
No, with cutting sugar, you're cutting the sugary drinks.
Yeah.
So cut sugar, drink water, eat veggies. I feel like I feel like that is probably the simplest way to do it. So we just solve your dietary problems.
You're welcome.
But are we going to do it?
Drink water.
No, don't get it twisted. Because we ain't shit. We ain't shit. I definitely induced myself into a half coma when I ate a big slice of tres leches cake right before this whole thing started. Which now we're going to get back to the original point.
You best believe I'm not going to try to promote. You best believe I'm going to eat these cookies.
With some milk.
With some milk. which milk is bad too. Milk is poison.
Not milk. Yeah, I don't know why we drink milk. That's just like when you think about shit like that.
I can't even drink milk, first of all. So,
but you do it.
One,
the fuck?
But
it's lactate. Is lactate real milk? No, it's not.
It's not.
It's milk.
But it's like when you think about shit like that. Like how do you get into a point where it's like, let's drink cow's milk? Cow's milk actually gives us. Like, there's vitamins.
Alternatives.
There's vitamins and stuff.
But that does like. On a natural level, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you think
on a natural level?
I mean, now it doesn't make sense.
Right, exactly.
But I'm just saying, like, how do we fall and allow ourselves to be brainwashed in a sense? Was like, oh,
you see a baby, you see a cow, milk. You see a cow have a baby. The baby drinks from the udder. You're like, what's in that udder? Let me put this in a glass. Let me filter it through as time. And this is as science goes by. And then you're like, let me mass produce this because there are enriching vitamins that are and protein within this product. Now, don't get me wrong, that there's a space where it's not right because the baby has this milk. The calf has this milk. We're not as adult, maybe as a child, and maybe a little bit to like 7, 8, maybe I don't know what the fucking age would be.
When we stop growing.
At 10, maybe we should stop drinking cow milk.
Milk?
Yeah.
I don't think we should drink cow milk in general at all.
Probably. I mean, we know that it's not now because we're older. Because it's not meant for us. That's what I was trying to get at. It's not meant for us. It's made for the baby calves or for the calves, right? Where milk alternatives can help out. You know, oat milk, almond milk, soy milk. I'm an almond milk person, no doubt.
I love almond milk.
Almond milk, Karina,
all these different other milks that you can drink.
What?
Rice milk.
You like soy milk?
I drink lactate.
She doesn't drink any milk.
What is lactate? I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on. What is lactate?
It just removes the lactose component.
It's a chemical process where they
where they remove the lactose.
It adds the enzyme lactase to milk to break down the lactose for people whose bodies can naturally do it, which is pretty crazy. That's an interesting because it's not a bad science. It's not like a poison or something. But it's like it is science, which is just like they extract the protein. It's like when people have shrooms. There's a protein to make you high. Where is that from?
I just made it up.
You just made it up. You're a fucking comedy genius.
I am.
Comedic genius.
Pay me.
I don't know about
that. Anyways, moving on. So
we'll talk about that.
What were we getting at?
Which would make it the last topic is we're hitting our end.
Our mark.
Did you decide, Karina, on whether we can agree on the concert shit or not? I brought that back.
Sure, bring it back real quick before I get to the actual final topic. Which
my hand has disappeared.
Is it a concert or live performance? I got this a live performance.
Can we agree? Thank you.
It's a live performance that people.
Some people attended.
Some people attended,
but they weren't invited, and they didn't buy tickets, which usually need to buy a ticket for a concert or know of this.
Who was invited? No one was invited.
That's what I'm saying. They were not invited,
and they were not invited,
and people didn't know that this was an accessible thing at that point. So it's a live performance that people just so happened to wander upon. That was on a bus, which I think was wonderfully planned, but controversially, I think that kind of stirred a little bit of a issue because you're having a lot of people at one place at one time to try to see you. You know,
I mean, he wasn't trying, but he wasn't trying to have people see him.
Oh, come the fuck! He wasn't.
No, like legally,
but.
Legally, he wasn't.
Legally, he wasn't. But realistically, we're not part of their team. Who gives a fuck? Tres leches or flan?
¿Qué tú haces con eso?
Tres leches or flan? Stop trying to go away from the combo.
No, she has Coke bottle in her hand. Put that down. That's all that talk we're doing.
It doesn't matter what conversation we have about food. She's gonna do whatever the fuck she wants, which is your human being right.
Yes.
You can have an abortion if you want, Karina. So
exactly.
What?
Tres leches or flan?
Tres leches or flan?
Oh, is that damn? It took a minute to get to that, right?
I love it though. I love when we disagree on things because it's more fun that way than it is to be like, we like the same thing.
I mean,
you liking the same things?
I mean, technically, we do like the same thing. So
yeah,
I think that's part of our friendship we do, which is why we get along so well, and when we can have honest, strong conversations, and then get over it, and then we move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hector was moaning while I was fixing my microphone. Look, tres leches are flan. Tres leches are flan.
Karina, you're so strong about
Hector?
this. Come on. No,
I'm very strong about this, and you know why.
I don't know why.
I can't eat the leches. I can't eat the fucking leches.
You still have
just because you can't eat it doesn't mean like why do you hate tres leches so much? I don't understand. Like tres just tastes so good.
Why are we lying here? Why are we lying here? Stop lying. You can lying. Let's take it in a world where you can have this thing. No, that's not fair because I feel like that adds on to the reason why she wouldn't have it. Okay, fine.
But even then, bro,
which one do you think is actually better? Even if you can't have it.
Flan.
Why?
Flan's better. I just don't like the taste of tres leches. I think it's too moist.
Moist.
Which is fair because it's literally the point.
Too moist.
Before this weekend, I used to think it was flan. For you. But I had really good tres leches.
Fucking traitor.
This weekend?
I am a traitor. Yes, it was my sister's birthday, which is how we got to that conversation about fat shit. That's crazy. And babies. Yes, because it was, and I just had a slice, and it still held up really well. Because I've had tres leches cake where at a point where it was like too much, bro. It was just like I was like cutting, like I would like put my fork into it, and yes, it was moist, but then it would like see it dripping, and I'm like, this is too much. You might as well just
like it's watery.
Like, let me just get leches.
Ew.
No? Just give me milk in the tray.
Yeah, just give me milk.
Just give me the leches.
And which is funny because each time, this time tres leches, you don't have to have a beverage with it.
It is the beverage.
Technically, yeah.
It is so moist.
Yeah.
Now, when you compare tres leches cake to a harder pudding,
a flan made chef's kiss so good.
Why is flan so good?
It's the way it's made.
Because flan is technically a dessert made of eggs, sweet condensed milk, cream, or whole
is it
milk.
Like a custard?
It's made with mad fucking milk, bro.
Like tres leches.
Matter of fact, I think it's a dos leches because it's made with sweet condensed milk and cream or whole milk. So it's a dos leches. So you're comparing dos leches to tres leches.
I mean, tres is 3, so it's more. But sometimes less is good. So
sometimes, yes. But then a big thing is caramel, which is made from dulce de leche, which is like.
So is it 3?
It's almost 3.
2.5.
So why is it better? You think?
Because sometimes
I mean, what do you guys like about tres leches? I just don't get it. I just
told you it's moist. It's moist.
It's moist
as
fuck.
It's moist.
It tastes awesome.
It's
too.
Sweet. It's
cake.
You can say that for flan. That's sweet.
I'm rhyming today.
Flan is like gelatine-y. It's I don't like custard like that. It's kind of like custard. Custard has a whole different.
The way it tastes is awesome too.
It tastes good.
It tastes pretty great, especially when it's made a certain way. You know.
But which one, Hector? You have to choose, Hector, because Hector put up a thing saying tres leches are flan, right? And I think actually at see, the tres leches we had at your birthday wasn't as good as this that I just had. The tres leches that we had at Karina's birthday. Your birthday, Karina. I had tres leches. You had flan. He had tres leches.
Oh, at the dinner this year?
Yeah, I'm like,
from the restaurant.
Today?
From the restaurant.
I completely forgot that we went there.
The tres leches there was bougie tres leches though. It was bougie.
I mean, it's a bougie restaurant.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
It wasn't that bougie, but it was not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It gave me like the little.
It wasn't like authentic.
Compared to like a bakery from Dykeman or from Fordham, yeah, it's not authentic.
But was
you know?
I don't remember. Did I have tres leches?
Do you think
you're the one that had tres leches?
You also had tres leches. She had flan. I had tres leches as well.
I had flan.
Okay, I remember it tasting bomb.
It was good, but having this one reminds me of I get it now.
Oh, because you had a more recent one.
Yeah, okay. the local joint tasted way better.
Local joint.
Yeah. Comparison to like a fucking particularly built Mexican restaurant to kill my pockets, you know. So Hector, flan or tres leches?
It's really tough for me because if I compare the best flan I've had which is my aunt's flan,
I want to try it.
The best tres leches that I've had, which is pretty fucking good. I don't really remember where I've had it, but to compare them and say choose one over the other.
I put a gun to your fucking head and I said, my man, you have to choose tres leches
right now.
Tres leches or this flan. You're gonna have to eat one from abuelita. Which one is it?
Wait, no abuelitas, but tres
Yo,
leches.
bro, you better. I'm gonna pull this fucking trigger.
Who's making this?
So it's both are really good. You have to choose which one though.
Tres leches.
Which one do you generally enjoy?
Tres leches.
Tres leches.
Tres leches?
Yeah, and then for Karina's flan. Yo, that Goya flan, which is not the one that I should be comparing for all the flans. That Goya flan hits though. Not gonna front.
What?
Is it one that came in like a little aluminum square thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I used to eat those all the time when I was younger.
Yeah, those should slap.
Shit used to hit.
But that's the thing though. I feel like
you know what I'm talking about.
No, I would never. No,
he just thinks he's above people.
When I had flan, I had that shit made from scratch from my aunties and my mama.
I mean, I do too, but like when you want last minute flan,
whack ass Goya. No, if you're gonna have the flan, you're gonna have that shit right. You're not gonna eat that shit made from a factory.
This is how I know Hector is so lost in his own world sometimes because he thinks everyone could just afford homemade flan every time.
It's cheaper.
I'm gonna spend money on homemade flan.
Maybe she doesn't know how to make it.
I know. I literally know. So like these, you don't remember these? Oh fuck.
Your filter.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you could just send him a picture. Send him a picture through his thing, and then he'll see it. What I'm trying to say is that I understand where flan is versatile, where you could have a cheap one like that, and it'll be good. Tres leches, on the other hand, though, it is my choice that I want tres leches over flan, right? Tres leches, you can't do that. Tres leches.
You never seen that?
Oh, never. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
You don't have a proper childhood. Tres leches, you can't do that. You can't cheat tres leches like that.
You can't.
In my opinion.
You can't.
That's what, and that's why.
Really good
and that's why I hold it to its highest standard. That's why it's superior, because you could make a little custardy flan, whatever.
Ready to eat caramel custard.
It was dumb.
You're eating Chips Ahoy. What are you saying?
That's just processed as fuck.
You're eating Chips Ahoy.
Get out of here with your bougie self.
You're eating Chips Ahoy. You literally had a Texas burger this weekend.
Oh yeah. I'm not out here calling what you ate.
I ate a halal combo with extra white, little bit of barbecue, and a little bit of hot. That's what I ate. And glazed donuts and a seltzer. Fuck with me.
Yeah, that glazed donut was ridiculous. I don't know why I ate that.
Those were disgusting.
I regret it. How the fuck did you buy that?
Because I thought I was gonna like them, and then I was like, "Yo, do you guys want some
from a deli?"
From a deli.
Yo, don't get it twisted. Some processed shit be tasting that good.
I get the powder.
I mean, I know that
powder is disgusting. Why y'all want your mouth to be so fucking dry while y'all eat a donut?
Because it tastes so fucking good.
I bet you money y'all both have like choked on the powdered sugar before from eating those donuts.
I'm
gonna need to take a break really quick.
Why? Do you have to shit? We could close up. Can we close up real quick before you do that?
No, I need to poop really now.
Wait. Hold on.
What did you have?
Shut up, Hector. Do the word of the week. Ready? Go.
The word of the week.
Give the shout outs real quick.
Oh, fuck. The shout outs. All right. Shout out to last week. Ain't shit was last week's word. Eve said men. Brian from the Screen Watchers pod said, "What is these hoes for $500, please?"
Shout out to Brian with your new podcast. Congratulations. Have fun.
Shout out my guy. Yeah, definitely. And then he also said, "I'll throw in ain't loyal to that answer as well." Haha. Boom.
Wow.
Great job, Brian. Our word of the week this week is
Can you like
come on,
wrap it up?
Coronalingus. It's Coronalingus. Coronalingus. Sex during the corona time on social.
What's the definition, please?
Sex during the coronavirus time of social distancing.
Great. Raise your hand if you have Coronalingus. Ready and go. Great. Karina didn't have sex during the quarantine. Now we all know.
Did not.
Shit. Karina, make a sentence for Coronalingus before you have to go, and I'll close it out.
Lingus. All right. Thank you guys for coming.
Corona
See you next week.
Coronalingus.
Coronalingus.
There you go. Make a sentence with Coronalingus.
I will never have Coronalingus.
Boom.
Fair. All right, bye. Go leave. Get out. All right, Karina has to go take a shit. Coronalingus. Real quick, we'll talk about Coronalingus since we're the only two that had it. It's all right.
The same as it was before.
It's just like during quarantine, so you're just kind of like, I mean, I feel like you can't
Should I be having this?
you can't have Coronalingus with someone you don't trust. I feel like that's fair because at that point,
but there've been a lot of people who have been doing a whole lot of Coronalingus with people they don't even know.
Like who?
I don't know. People
How
who've
the
been
fuck
on
do you know
dating
there's
sites.
a lot of people?
I've heard people have been doing it through dating sites.
That's bold though. That's bold as fuck.
That's crazy as fuck.
That's bold as fuck. If I didn't have a
people
girl,
don't give a fuck.
I definitely wouldn't been having any sense of Coronalingus at all. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to. You guys, you both know about my anxiety right now when it comes to this whole coronavirus shit. Like, I haven't been treating people like dickheads about it, but
right, Karina? We know. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Right, Karina, what do you think about it?
Potato.
Me too. Yeah. It's like she never left. The potato, like the microphone's on the potato. It's so funny. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it if I was single. Like, that would be a lot. That, like, in case you guys see me and you see me with a mask, regardless of like a gathering or something like that, and I've had my mask on the whole time, it's not you, it's something for me. I don't care how the fuck you feel. If you feel personally like hurt because I think you might have corona, see, that is why I'm gonna have a mask on, because I just want to protect myself and for my family. I believe you if you don't have corona, but I do it with these guys too. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Yeah,
doing it during quarantine and you don't know this person. But I mean, I could understand someone getting like the thrill on the ride from it. It's like, ooh, like.
I mean, I don't think there's actual thrill like, ooh, I'm gonna get corona off of this. Like, that's crazy.
I'm sure people are sick enough for that. I can imagine.
Wild. That's wild.
That being said, if you haven't, make sure you follow us. All of us. Myself, thank you, Eddin. Make sure you follow Hector at _Miss Swag. And you follow Karina at Karina's Gonna Be K. And make sure you follow all of us in one place. You don't want to follow us individually, you want to follow us in one place, you just follow us at toomuch.internet on Instagram and at the TMI pod on Twitter. We also have a link tree. A link tree is just a link you click one time, and then you get linked to all the other stuff that we have, like our YouTube page, which is where you're probably watching this, or if you're hearing it on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We have visuals. So go to our YouTube, check it out. We're trying to get to at least 100 subscribers so we can get that fucking custom link. We still haven't gotten that yet, but we're getting there.
It'd be nice to get that custom link.
Exactly. It'll be nicer for us, and it'll be nicer for y'all. So you guys could just go youtube.com/toomuchinternet, and you're like, boop, I'm here.
I mean, they'll probably just be already subscribed. They don't have to search it up at all.
So you don't even have to do all that. But still, it just looks nicer
for the new people.
We want to market to more people, and we just want to expand. So help us do that. You know, we're having more guests come on soon. Just think about that. We want to expand and do things better for y'all. We want to give you guys better content, and just really just us three talking mad shit about the internet because there's just too much of it, and it's your weekly fix for your strange addiction. Let's just be real here, okay? But we have a lot more YouTube videos coming up soon. Things that are uncorrelated to us doing a podcast. So follow, come subscribe, because it's only going to be on YouTube. IGTV is not having it with us. So maybe a snippet. Maybe a snippet will be out there. But YouTube is there. We have the YouTube. Utilize the YouTube. Love the YouTube. Thank you guys so much for following and listening and watching to the Too Much Internet podcast. Bye.
Bye.